We are trying something different here. This will be going up on my YouTube, but we're gonna try. In this case, I want to try a first-hand try at what I'll call fan reviews. So it's gonna be talking about any TV series and/or film that interest me that I wish to, kind of share and inspire some people to kind of go check out whenever you want to check it out. So basically, this is going to be for a TV series that came out in the new millennium. So this is an old show back in them old UPN USA Network days. The show entitled is Cleopatra 2525. So, interesting title. Anyway, I got into this show about, say, about a month ago now. Uh, Found it on Tubi, and I've already finished watching the first season, and I'm trying to finish right now with watching through the second season that they have available on Tubi for free. So if you're interested, go give some Tubi love and go check out some free content, TV shows and movies. You'll be nostalgic for a lot of old things and some new things on there. And Tubi, I'm just doing this for free, so I ain't worried about no sponsorship. Anywho, so Cleopatra 2525. Let's get to the nitty gritty. So the show basic premise, I don't know if you can call it basic, but the premise of the series is the series takes place in the apocalyptic type of nomad type of future in the title from the show, the year 2525. And basically humankind has been almost completely driven to extinction, but the last remnants of humankind are driven underground by an foreign alien species they call the Baileys, which are these bioorganic machine-like entities, kind of similar in a way towards like the machines from the Matrix, but less more cheapy in a way of speaking in design compared to the machines from the Matrix. So basically humankind is driven underground, and so the remaining human existence, all pretty much from where the story is taking place and being told from, is underground. And our main characters, come up to the above surface of the once inhabited earth ever so often. So we got an underground, futuristic, apocalyptic, cyberpunk like setting going on. And so we follow three main characters of the series, which want to break it down based on characters now. Are they're basically, these characters are the resistance order to trying to stop these Baileys. And also these Baileys also send out drones, which are like human like agents, kind of similar to like the Matrix in a way, where they're human in appearance, but they're actually bio machine organic. And the only way you can know if they're human or they're not human, and they're called betrayers. So they transform whenever they're ready to be in battle mode or ready to take out a target, and they transform their limbs or whatever into machine weapons. And that's how they're a betrayer, which work through the Baileys. So basically, our main characters are resistance, and they are comprised into like covert type teams to take on these missions by this omnipresent, omnipotent, behind the scenes, aloof, mentorish like character named Voice. And so they follow orders from voice, and they're all comprised into different teams that work underground. But our main cast are part of the main team that the story follows. So going forth, main characters, our leader of our team is Hell, or her full name is Helen Carter, and she's played by Gina Torres. And Gina Torres, if you don't know, quick fact, she has been a lot of things throughout, most of her career throughout the 90s and thousands, and even some things even probably present today, which I'm not too aware of, but I know she's had a very highly standing career as an actress. And so I'm not, and anyway, I was about to go into something, but I'm like, nah. Anyway, so Gina Torres, she's the main character leader of the team of our group of women, this is a very progressive series that came out in the new millennium because it was very diverse and very inclusive towards the focus of women leads of a TV series, as well as having just a diverse cast overall, a balance of male and female actors for this show. So basically, we got Gina Torres who plays Hell or Helen, and she's the leader. Strong, independent, black queen of the future, knows how to carry herself, knows how to get down with the get down, whoop some ass, excuse my language, and really knows how to confidently lead her team and really manage and understand passionately what she's doing her job for the greater good. And so our next team member, real quick, moving forward, is Sarge, but her real name is Rose, and she is played by Victoria Pratt. And Victoria Pratt, real quick, she's also an actress who really had a very long, great blossoming stance in her career throughout the late 90s into the thousands, of course, and even further past, maybe some in the 2010s, but I haven't really followed her like that for throughout her career, besides some things, especially besides this show. She was a part of another pretty, I think the other show is a little bit longer standing compared to this one, because this show only lasted for 2 seasons compared to her other role in a stance of a show known as back then known as Mutant X, which is basically just a rip off version of X-Men TV show back then, but it was pretty good. I've seen a little bit of it. She played like the kind of mix between Wolverine and Sabretooth type of character for the series for that show. And that show, I think it came on, I think I remember came on like UPN or USA Network back then. But anyway, she's the second second in command, she's the muscle of the team, and she just knows how to get down, and really all about that battle, really all about that, getting the job done and kicking ass, and then calling it a day and chilling and doing it over again the next day, just ready to fight no matter what. That's what her character's like for the team. And then our last third character, main actress, lady of our female squad is Cleo, or Cleopatra, which is the tag title line of the show itself, Cleopatra, and she's played by Jennifer Sky. And Jennifer Sky, I'm not too familiar besides just finding out about her through this show and finding out about it and watching it. But her character is she's my favorite character from this show. She's the fish out of water type of character. That's why they headlined the show through her. You go through the series, the story through her eyes and through her experience, because she's basically someone from back in the modern times, early 21st century, that her character, she was when the civilization, humankind was, of what we know of, kind of currently today, is she was a exotic dancer, and she happened to want to try and get some plastic surgery to get work done on the cleavage, on the tatas. And unfortunately she had like a, a botch in the surgery, so they from that point in time, then they cryogenically froze her and forgot about her with everything happening, and she didn't wake up until like 500 years later in the future. So yeah, she's the fish out of water character of the story of this series and of the team. And so she's very you know she's kind of blast from the past minded, and but she's getting to be acclimated through the mentoring and the partnership between Hell and Sarge of the story, and as a team. So, but she's quirky, funny, just fun type of character, and she's played pretty well by Jennifer Sky. So, I mean, it's great performances all around. I mean, all three actresses are phenomenal. I mean, just it's a pretty. I was surprised. I mean, getting into it, how well I did actually get into it, being a show of its nature. But it's cool. It's filmed in similarity to like those shows because it being an action adventure type of show. It's filmed by the same creators from the series such as Hercules, The Legendary Journey, and Xena, Warrior Princess. And of course, the production happened out there in New Zealand. So you see the similarities between those shows based on the directing, the cinematography, the action, the choreography. And one thing to know for certain too is like they know how to play up on when it comes to the action, the choreography. They know how to play up on the wire food. They would definitely give Power Rangers a run for their money because that the over the top wire food action is something else. But they did it with all those shows. I mean, they did it in Xena, they did it in Hercules. So that whole production, you can see the patterns. But it's enjoyable. It's great action. I mean, it keeps you locked in. Besides the stories in itself of the show of the series itself. But anyway, man, so yeah, you just follow these three main characters as them being a team through different adventures, trying to figure out a way to solve their issue on trying to stop the alien forces of the Baileys, and also going about different skirmishes with different underground human-like villains that are of the underground society that they have to deal with as well. And speaking of villains, the main human villain besides the alien forces, the Baileys, and their betrayer units, the main human villain of this series is known as Cregan, and he's played by actor Joel Tobick. And so he's a pretty well established actor. He's been in a lot of things throughout his career. So just look him up. I mean, you'll recognize his face. He's one of those recognizable face actors. But yeah, he plays Cregan, the main human villain of the series, apart from all the other like little side human villains that show up, one episode, one off and done. But anyway, yeah, he's, the main human villain, and he's pretty compelling. And just think of him, not trying to give too much away, but think of him especially in an scope of his visuals. Think of him as being a mix, and his characterization. He's a mix of like Joker meets Tim Curry Pennywise. So you'll see what I mean if you ever get to check it out. I mean, you'll definitely see what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, pretty solid. Human main antagonist of this series. But anyway, I mean, besides that, I mean, the show came out it came out in 2000, the new millennium. So this was a very, again, progressive show. I mean, being because of the new millennium, they did a lot of progressive things to, build that whole transition for, the new stages of, what life is, what, diversity is, inclusion is, what, all those things are. So basically, I just want to kind of sum up some tidbits, some interest to kind of get everybody's, minds and interests still going about this. But yeah, so a great show. You'll at least have some interest in any one of the main characters, any one of the lead actresses. You'll have somebody that you probably will favor. You might like the villains, especially the main human antagonist being Cregan. You might like some of the storylines going through. It's a series where you can easily get through in about a week or so. I mean, because it's only 2 seasons. So if you're somebody who likes to binge watch stuff, it'll be a simple watch. Anyway, so yeah. And then I have to say, I have to get this out there. I'm gonna edit this video because I know I'm kind of stretching it now. But anyway, I have to get this off my chest. I got to. Anyway, I'm not gonna even lie, dude. So I already told you. I already told y'all that my favorite character is Cleopatra, played by Jennifer Scott, right? But man, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, just getting off the chest is all three of these actresses are beautiful. God bless. I mean, dang. If I was about at least adult age back then, because 2000, I was what? 2000, I was like 8, 9 years old in 2000. Shoot, boy, if I was at least in my 20s, man, kind of from what I kind of looked into, they were like in their, when they did the show, the actresses, they were like in their mid to late 20s when they did the show. But man, I'm telling you, dude, I mean, Gina Torres, Black Queen, God bless. Just all right. God bless you, Gina Torres. If you ever see this video, Lord, God bless. God bless you. God bless you, Queen. God bless you. Dang. Anyway, and then shoot, Victoria Pratt. Bruh. I don't have no types. I don't have no main preferences. I like all my women. I like all backgrounds, but boy, if I had to choose one out of the lineup, man. Hint, hint, wink, wink. If I had to choose one out of the lineup, oh man, Victoria Pratt, dude. God bless, man. Cause I'm telling you, besides her, like they had these ladies on fleek, on point every time, every episode, every time you saw them on screen. They had these ladies on point, man. They look good 24/7. Woo! They didn't have, you can't tell if they were having a bad day or a funk day or none of that. I mean, they had these ladies on point every time when you see them on screen for every episode, man. But like real quick, back towards Victoria Pratt, boy. God bless Victoria Pratt. If you ever see this, Lord, I mean, God bless you respectfully, because I know you married. I know you married to what's his name? Old Trace Atkins. I mean, God bless y'all, but boy, if you were back in your young days, and I was around adult age back then. Woo, God bless, man. You stay on point, woman. I mean, boy, you all shredded. Everything look good on you. You like to wear stuff tight. Boy, your body on checkpoint. Every time they had you doing action and shooting and stuff, I see the ripples of your muscles and your tendons and just the flexing naturally. Weren't even trying to flex. Your body was just tight. I mean, respectfully, but dang, God bless, boy. And you give me vibes of like Anastasia, because Anastasia was like that. She kind of built like that, this rocking body, just like to show the navel off and stuff. Boy, this nice bronze tan skin. I mean, you can't get like mocha chocolate like a brother like, my people mocha chocolate, but that's beyond the point. But anyway, man, God bless you, Victoria Pratt. Woo, queen. And lastly, cannot forget, Jennifer Sky, boy. God bless you, cause boy, shoot, they had you on point too. But I know it's like, shoot, you beautiful, you beautiful for real. Like, oh, God bless. I mean, I like your personality. At least through your character. I don't know what you like in real life, but if you ever watching this, go ahead, girl. You bad. Anyway, that's that young people slang, So I don't know if you know what bad means, but it's good. It's real good. And I have to compliment all three of you ladies. If you ever even the ladies ever check this out, see this, I don't know, but y'all have some beautiful eyes. That's one of my favorite qualities of women. If you have some nice, pretty, beautiful eyes, a brother like that. Yeah. Anywho, and we get off of that. We wrap this up, man. So yes, this is my first take and try. Oh, and real quick, that thunder just told me you better wrap it up because it's raining outside, and I'm glad I got this light to even do this video right now. And that thunder said, "Wrap it up, boy." Anywho, so this is my first take and try at what I'll call like a fan review. I don't know if it's going to be a series. It's just going to be every so often whenever something passionately inspires me to make one of these. So yeah, this is number one. And talking about the show, the series back in the new age, new millennium, back years ago in 2000. Oh, I forgot something real quick. I'm editing this video. It's long, but it's going to be a little shorter. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That thunder ain't playing. That lightning wasn't playing. Oh, God. All right. Let me wrap this up. Real quick fact before I wrap this up. For my Power Ranger fans out there, you'll notice if you ever check out this show, 3 actors from Power Ranger seasons from time ago are in this show in their early career periods before they were in their respective seasons. You have an actor, Latham Gaines, who's known for in Power Rangers franchise as playing Anton Mercer or Mesogog. He's in this show. We have Josephine Davison. She played Morgana in Power Rangers SPD, and she's currently voicing the alpha-like ally character in the current season of Power Rangers Dino Fury. She's voice acting for that, so she's also in this show. And then we have Chris Graham, who played Liambo back in Power Rangers Mystic Force. This was before he got on Power Rangers Mystic Force, and so yeah, he's in this show as well. So that's quick fun fact tidbit. So anybody who wants to check out the show, you'll see those actress in this show in their early career periods. And so anyway, it's a great show. So that's it. That's all. We out. I'm out. I don't play with God when it comes to nature and the weather. So we cutting this closed. This is done. Thank you for checking out this first fan review of the TV series Cleopatra 2525.